I should probably post up the things for these streams on YouTube sometime. We should get together and make a YouTube channel sometime.
We should. We might have to decide on theming and stuff. Not it.
Puppet. Well, yeah, I just added everyone. The Patreon Discord, honey.
Not it.
That's how it works. Okay. I see the mic is working, so that's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's important.
Yep. It looks like all the sound and everything is doing
Yeah.
just fine.
Open clip. Open thingy.
Mm-hmm.
Do the 10 tiers first. Which means I gotta go over to Melissa.
Woo!
Which means I'll have to scroll up quite a bit.
Woo! Yep.
Not woo.
Oh, but I like the woo.
You like the woo?
I like the woo. I like to
Alright,
cheer
I
you
posted
on.
that. Okay, everything's posted.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like it's going. Yes, I hear myself. Blah.
Butts,
Kirby music
butts,
playing. Stab it, Pat.
Butts.
No. Hello! Welcome to the third Patreon request stream for the month. We're going to try to get— oh no! My tentacle! I didn't notice that. There we go. No one noticed my tentacle wasn't— this isn't a real tentacle. No, it's always a real tentacle. Hello, Chippy Melon.
Hello, Melon.
We're going to do the third Patreon stream for the month. And we're going to try to get two 10s done and 2 20s. And if we have extra time, I might try another 10. And we are going to start with Melissa's request, who she sent me privately, which means I gotta scroll up and get it, because I had a commission with her too. Let's see. Okay, she wants the Melissa doing the anime glasses.
She wants the Genji. She wants to be the Genji Ikari.
Genji Ikari! Who's that?
Shinji's dad.
Oh yeah! No, he doesn't do that.
Or is it Gendo Ikari?
It's Gendo, yeah. I was about to say, that's Gendo.
Anyways. Not baddest dad. We've seen worse dads.
I would argue that worst dad is the one from Made in Abyss.
Yeah.
Bondred.
Yeah, I would agree.
I would argue for him, but that is a good fight right there.
Because, I mean, like, we've had...
But he made up with his dad in, like, the sequel movies, so...
After a giant mech battle.
Yeah, that's how men solve their differences, obviously, hun. It's they get their giant mechs and they fight each other.
Until causality breaks down.
Yeah! And then your entire world is, like, turned into just the color sketches of frame-by-frame animation, obviously.
But I mean, at the end, you get a big titty wife, so that's pretty cool.
Hey. Yeah, they went home to fuck.
Hey, dude.
Big titty wife with glasses.
Hell yeah.
Best wives.
She's been wanting to destroy that for a while. Which, I mean, but why, though? You notice he was kind of dripping in bitches that whole show? Cause
half the bitches hated him, though.
Yeah, but he had that little white-haired
And one was
twink.
kind of his mom.
He had the little white-haired twink, he had the glasses lady.
Well, he was gay. So, of course he likes a depressed boy.
Well, yeah, that's fair. But that's still like a 50% bitch ratio there.
Well, Shinji is also supposed to basically be the viewer, more or less.
Oh, so you got
So it's supposed to be, you're supposed to realize there are people in the real world that love and care about you, and the different people are supposed to be... My thingy seems low. Where's my PNG tuber? It's supposed to be that, like, there's people in the real world that actually care about you, you just are just too much of a depressed piece of crap to notice.
People care about you, bitch. They never gonna stop caring.
Can relate.
Yeah? Ganya?
But it's like, they each kind of represent different people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Rei is supposed to be the distant mom, but then in the sequel, when the guy's feeling a little less crazy, she's the one who loves you despite the fact that you're a piece of trash. You know, and you haven't done anything. Like, she's the one in the sequel movies that goes and gives him food when he's just chilling, being a depressed dude and slowly dying on the edge of a pier.
Yeah.
So she's supposed to, like, she says she loves him, you know, for who he is as she disappears. And it didn't come off very romantic love. It's more like, I have love for the human race because I have seen, you know, that humans are
and she got to
interesting
explore,
and likable,
She got to explore her own sense of self. Like, she got to be a self.
And that's why she said, you know, she loved him and stuff like that. The, what's the red chick's name? Asuna?
Something like that.
Yeah, she is, I would argue, is both, like, the waifus that don't love you, but also, like, the tough love. I would almost argue that Asuna's more like the tough love father type than than his actual dad.
Yeah, because she
is more of the distance archetype. Because you can see it when she's, like, literally physically feeding him against his will. But she's also, I feel like, the factor that there is worse shit and you need to, you know, there's people who have worse shit than you, that kind of thing. And was it Kairu? The white-haired guy. The gay one. Yeah. He's supposed to be like, you are still lovable and stuff. These are all supposed to be factors on, you know, you are still worth shit as a human being. There are people who care about you. You are still there are still people who can hate you. There are still people who can care about you in a family way. There's still people who can love you as a person. There are still people who need you to do things. That would be the hot chick who drinks a lot of beer. You know, they still need you for stuff.
Yeah, the big nerd chick.
The chick with the glasses, I do think, is like the argument that you can still the fact that she showed up at the end. Now it's not moving at all. Damn. What's wrong with you, VTube Studio? Why are you being so stupid? Maybe I should move this up. Testing. See? It should be lower. Oh well. Yeah. That's the problem with PNG tubers. It's not tracking my mouth. It's tracking my fucking talking.
Yeah.
But I think the fact that she shows up when he's like literally at the end about to give up on everything, you know, nerddom, because that's what Evangelion is supposed to be. It's supposed to be like, you need to go outside, touch grass, you damn nerd.
Yeah.
You fucking weeb. Go out and touch grass. But I believe she's kind of supposed to represent that you can live your life but still enjoy your nerd crap, especially since like the sequel movies are nicer about it because the guy's kind of calmed down with his nerd hate.
Yeah,
because she shows up while he's literally like disassembling his nerddom, which is the anime itself. Basically, like, you're giving up on your love of anime, but she shows up and brings it back a bit, but he's still, even after that, going to his job and stuff, so I do think she represents, hey, nerd, you can do both, just do it responsibly, you stupid nerd.
Yeah,
there are bitches who will like your crap, too!
She's the kind of, like, she can see what you could become if only you can see yourself.
You need balance in your fucking life, you stupid nerd. You don't have to give up all this shit. You won't end up, like I said in the first movie, a dickless loser all alone with nothing but his fucking sex toy of a waifu who doesn't even care enough to hate him anymore and won't die even though you want it to. Stupid loser. I like Evangelion.
Evangelion's fun.
God, you stupid loser. Go touch grass.
And then we've got Edge Runners.
Edge Runners was pretty optimistic, I felt, like, for as sad as it was.
Yeah. As long as you've got people, you're at least whole, kind of thing.
I do like the thing, it wasn't like, follow your dreams, and it's a dream someone else came up with you. It's more like, people you care about and their dreams are sometimes more important than your own if you don't really have any.
Yeah.
And that's just as valid as, like, living for someone else that you choose is just as valid as living for yourself.
And we've also got the Gay Gundam series going on so far, which has been a lot of fun.
Sounds like it's going to be more like capitalism bad than war is bad, which is nice.
Well, capitalism is a war profiteering. I mean, they are literally building those Zakus and shit.
They are.
And, like, the one guy was like, hey, other people are buying other people's war machines. We want to be selling the war machines.
I want to sell a war machine.
Maybe this new Gundam with a mustache is how we make business market.
Oh, hello! Hello!
Hello, kitty.
Hello, everybody!
We're under attack.
Hello!
Hello.
I think Kitty... Was Kitty last week? No, Kitty's coming up. She's gonna be like 1 or 2 streams away. We still have a few left for the month.
Woo.
Woo. Tonight is Melissa.
Yeah.
Ironically, I forgot Melissa's thing last one because I missed it. So I made a note, but then it just lines up that 2 of hers come at the same time, so... I'm just gonna put this hand in. I'm not gonna put that effort into drawing those hands. They'll just look weird.
Yeah, she put in a request in a DM instead of just in the regular channel. So.
You can request in a DM. I'd prefer you not, because I tend to miss it.
But it's understandable.
But it's understandable if it's a surprise. Or, like, Melissa, like, and Kitty and stuff like that, like, they're somewhat big YouTube. I don't want to say somewhat, but that sounds rude. But they're big enough where they might want to keep their requests private, which is understandable.
Yeah. Yeah, she's getting the Gendo Akari treatment, making the shiny glasses right before she blows something up.
You blew something up today in D&D.
I did.
Sunday is our D&D day.
I got to make a war crime.
He did. He just farted on everybody.
I mustard gassed an area. Skeleton Bard Man uses corpse gas.
I hate you. It's gross. It lasted for pretty much the whole fight, too.
I literally just blocked off an area of the fight with stinking cloud.
But I did get it into a vampire slap fight with a cow. That was also fun. They would get like a full hit, and I would lose like 10 health, and I'd slap them with my vampiric touch, and I'd get it like almost the whole thing back, and then it would just continue.
You also gave Bonk haste, which was pretty hysterical.
I did. I slapped him on the butt, so he'd go faster.
A barbarian with great weapon mastery.
Yeah.
Vampire slap fight. I mean, it does sound like a good indie band.
It does.
That'd be like one of those, the ones that has like a real gothic theme to it. Says minor keys.
Oh, I love those, because you've been into or at least a bit ago. It's been a while now. You're now going into K-pop, but you were going into the J-metal for a bit there, and Japan really loves the goth scene, so there's a lot of like goth J-metal that really rocks.
You're the one that's the Melle-d's Hanabi. That one, yeah. They had a lot of stuff like that.
Hanabi!
That one was really fun too.
They tend to do like more like metal mixed with like traditional Japanese stuff, which is also cool.
Right.
I love the way like classic Japanese stuff sounds when it's mixed with new stuff. Oh, like new instruments and junk. It sounds so good.
For the life of me, I can't remember what the name of that the Japanese guitar with the 2 strings.
Shamisen?
Shamisen, yeah. You have like metal with a shamisen on the part of it.
Yeah, it sounds so good.
Oh, that's so good.
I forgot to sketch her horns. I almost forgot her horns today on the piece I was working on for her.
Oops, you're in human form now. You gotta make a redhead with freckles.
I was trying to do as many updates as I could while we were working on D&D, because otherwise I'm not going to have anything to do with my hands, even though my hands are kind of sore.
But she also spent much of the day relaxing.
Sleeping?
She is resting, guys. I am making sure she's resting.
I don't want to.
As much as she tries to go and sneak back to the desk.
Oh, it sucks, because my favorite things to do for fun is art. My hands hurt. I can't do art. I hate it. I hate it.
Can't art yourself into oblivion.
Ugh, you don't tell me what to do.
I tell you that you're cute and I love you.
I'm probably gonna... Since this would be really big otherwise... Ooh, that's thick.
Hit.
I'm just gonna narrow it.
Remember those old memes where it was like the picture with like the word under it? There's just be like,
roll for initiative.
Collateral damage. Cloud kill, you say?
Well, she's a DM. I think it should be roll for initiative.
When the DM makes a roll and doesn't tell you why.
Shit. I just realized something dumb that I did.
What?
I had that box in the same layer.
Oh.
So when I moved this down, I was gonna move a chunk with it. Roll for initiative. Thank you, Red Ace.
My new follower.
Yeah, I've done commissions for her. Actually, it's kind of funny. I was doing a commission for someone else that she was in, and I don't remember names. And so the person was like, and then you can add this person to it. And I was like, you haven't sent me a reference for that, because I was waiting for them to send the reference. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, I thought you had references for her. And I was like, well, you didn't send any. And they were like, you've drawn her before. And it's like, oh. I don't remember names. I color code everybody, legit.
I'm lucky she remembers my name someday.
Yeah. Yours is fun to say, though.
And I'm her husband. Hey. But yeah, nah. She's got a good face of, like, identifying, but names, no.
What's sad is I could probably draw, like, once I do a commission, I can probably draw your character from memory, except for, like, minor details. But I could not tell you the name if you paid me.
It's true.
Oh, it's horrible.
To be fair, I'm the same way.
Most people, like, because I've started doing the, what you call... I probably could, actually, for the most part. Except for maybe all your earrings.
I was gonna say, you'd have to take them, you'd have to look for your notes for the earrings, that's about it.
They're very small, it's hard to remember everything small, but I think I could actually, like, recall the hair, you know, just by myself.
And the tail that goes to a little bit of pink at the end.
Mm-hmm. See, you're remembering it too, damn.
Yeah.
But, like, I remember, pictures really easily, honestly. I have, more of a photographic themed memory than I do, like, a text themed memory.
To be fair, Melissa has you pinned.
See, Melissa, I don't even need, like, a reference for her anymore, because I've drawn her so much, because everyone's paid me to draw her as well.
They really have.
They have, yeah.
They've been like, holy shit, smut fountain, and then peg you with money.
Rude. And when people, like, commission me, I'll remember their avatars, but I won't remember their emails. Which is real tough.
You probably can't draw her with clothes on.
I can sew! I mean, the first time I drew her was with clothes on, so I can remember.
Sits there thinking for a minute.
I think it should be roll for initiative. Menacing.
Like I said, when the GM makes a roll and doesn't tell you why.
You know what sucks? Whenever I do draw her naked, I forget the belly button ring. Every time! And I forget her glasses so much, thankfully when she's naked it usually doesn't matter.
You don't have to draw glasses if she's naked.
I forget my own glasses when I draw myself, though. So that's not a good excuse. I have a horn brush. I could just use the horn brush.
The belly piercing.
I do, I'm sorry. I don't draw characters with them too often, so...
It's true, up until like...
Piercings seem to slip my mind. I don't know why.
Oh, we gotta bother husband.
Which means you gotta bother me. Oh no, what layer is that in? Okay, it's fine.
Cheek. Cheek. Squeak! Squeak, squeak, squeak the cheeks.
He's squeezing my cheeks!
Squeak, squeak, squeaky cheeks. Squeaky, squeaky, squeaky cheeks.
Ah, you're horrible.
See, we have fun time tokens here for all of our friends to have fun.
We're gonna try to put in one to make him read stupid crap eventually. And I guess I'll have to too when I stream. Though I'm kind of getting used to this streaming twice a week though. I'm hoping to get more used to streaming in general. So I can stream more. And then our channel won't be just you streaming a bunch and then me streaming like...
Once a month.
Once a month. I'm being tortured by my husband.
Yeah, we have a bother husband, which since normally I'm the one that is streaming, she gets to menace me or I give her head pats. But
I'm trying to be fair, and when it's when the wife is streaming, I should just say we should make it say bother spouse or bother partner,
bother streamer,
streamer pet spouse. Though sometimes I'm asleep or you're asleep because he's gonna have to leave at one point too because he's got to get up early tomorrow.
I do. It's gonna.
And
suck.
I tend to go to around midnight, so.
It's gonna suck, and I'm gonna be grumpy.
Aw, poor baby.
I mean, I'm not gonna be grumpy, but I'm gonna be grumpy when I'm there.
Aw, poor baby.
And I'm gonna be like, it's earlier than I wanted to be here. Grump, 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 grump.
How dare she looks like Carmen Sandiego. Where in the world is Melissa's tail?
You see that a potion is missing, and you have a concern.
Oh yeah, I never did do that slime. Shame, I like slimes. I should just draw a slime. I like slimes.
You're gonna do a small, what was it? A short stack slime archaeologist that works for the British Museum?
Was that it?
Yeah.
Why?
Cause like you could add stuff for the backstory, and since she was kind of like evilish, they were like, she works for the British Museum.
Y'all crazy. Then again, you're a skeleton who wears a skeleton mask, so no one will know he's a skeleton.
Of course.
I did like in the when we were doing D&D today, I was like, you should be the only one who thinks your disguise works.
I am obviously a bard. That's why I wear a skeleton mask, because I am theatrical. It is presentation. It's not, in fact, I am a skeleton. And the pink mustache really sells it.
Yeah. You're so majestic.
After I shaved Walter on one side of his head.
I can see that's how you got your hair.
That's why he has a little undercut over there.
Yeah.
Because I needed a mustache.
I think it's funny I've just kept Walter all these years.
A hoe across dimensions.
This is awfully jazzy music for Kirby music. I need to make like a stream playlist of just not too distracting music to put in for when I stream. I have Persona 5 on the back burner.
Would probably be a good decision, yeah.
Homestuck music. I used to like, I think I did it while I was streaming, but I would also just do it normal ways. So when I was drawing, I would record my drawing and then post it up as a speed paint before Clip did the time lapse. And I would like put music to it, and whenever I did some Undertale stuff, sometimes I would do Megalovania, but I do the Homestuck version.
Slightly to the left.
Because I'm chaotic evil, I guess.
You kind of are.
Yeah. But at least I'm cute.
Your alignment is chaotic goblin.
I think next time I play, I'm gonna be a rogue goblin.
Mm-hmm.
A slutty rogue goblin.
I mean, so Walter, but shorter.
Rude.
I said shorter. He's like,
maybe
what?
I'll be tall this time.
For a goblin?
Yeah! I'll be tall for a goblin.
That's like 4 feet.
Or I should just be slime. I should be a slime. I like slimes.
You could be a slime.
Slime rogue. I can slip into shit.
Oh!
Hello!
Hello, Gundam Rust. Thank you for the raid and welcome.
Wait. Hello!
This is an art stream today.
Yeah!
Life is working on her Patreon requests.
We are doing Patreon requests, which we do every weekend at 8 o'clock. Hopefully. If we can.
Yeah.
We do not always get to. I try to at least do it once a weekend, if not twice. Sometimes shit just comes up.
But the Patreons for $10 and $20 Patreons are allowed to make requests once per month. And so they get to see it drawn live on stream. And
yeah.
It's, a little simpler, obviously, than a commission would be.
Yeah.
Because it's being done live in front of y'all, but it's busts for $10, and what is it? It's a little nicer.
Busts for $10 or small creatures. Because I did do a crow for someone. And then it's either a full body or 2 busts together for $20. Because everyone wants to do couples.
Oh, that's true.
So I figured for couples, it tends to look better as busts anyway, because you don't really want the full body anyway.
A lot of them have ships that they like, so it makes sense.
Or they're friends. Yesterday we drew Doom setting a table on fire.
Yeah, that's pretty on par.
That wasn't couple ways. darkening that line, and then like, nah, I don't want that to be the line.
Darker.
No parents.
Batman. Da-na-na-na-na.
Yeah. I think I will do it like the old ones. Thank you. I try my best. I don't always succeed.
Hey, you gotta do the little frame meme.
I'm gonna do the old memes. Do kids today even know about that meme?
I mean, Reddit.
I never see them anymore.
Reddit I still see them in 40K stuff.
Oh yeah, because the 40K people are old.
That is true. But like, I think like Reddit's still around, right? So like somebody's making these things.
Reddit tends to do the Wojak.
Yeah, or the 2-panel one, where it's like, yes, no.
Yeah, that's true.
The Chad Melissa.
Yeah, I was gonna like overshade it so it's dramatic. Cause she got like the dramatic eyes, you might as well.
The Virgin Ravens of the Chad Melissa.
Plus, when you overshade, it looks like you know what you're doing.
Ah, that's why Berserk was so popular.
Rude!
Shade.
Hella rude to Berserk. Berserk deserved it.
Let's see, JoJo, Berserk.
She'll look like Carmen Sandiego.
Just have that as the panel. Carmen Sandiego looking at ass.
Rude. Whoop.
When you tell them to roll for initiative.
Roll for initiative. But for the actual face, I'll do a gradient.
Your foe.
No, I don't like poorly used lube.
Would you like to retry that sentence? You want to just start from the beginning again?
No.
Okay.
Everyone feel free to clip that.
She does not like poorly used lube. There you go.
Oh, fuck!
Well. Okay then.
I forgot I had that for the last stream.
I mean, that is on brand, but also...
I need to refill my gradients. I only have, like, the basic shit, man.
You need fancy gradients.
Yes, I do!
Free-range gradients.
Rude, yes.
You only use organic, free-range gradients on this stream.
Rude to me, your beautiful, talented wife.
I mean, yes, you're literally here on stream making art in front of everyone, so everyone knows you're beautiful and talented.
They don't know I'm beautiful, I hide my face, because God forbid anyone perceive me.
Perceive.
You always see all those artists posting, like, their selfies and shit, and they're all so damn cute. Paul jokes, because I have a real problem in anime when they use gradients poorly or airbrush poorly. And we recently watched a Mother's Basement episode where he was like, everything's airbrushed to shit. And they had these weird gradients in the hair. Hair is usually where they put the gradients. You usually have to like one color to it fading into another color. But in this one, it was like a dude with like red hair had purple at the bottom for shading, or like a lot of people had one color to gray or white. It looks so bad. One guy had like purple, or it was like green. It was like brown hair to green. Like, what the fuck is that? That made me so upset.
Yeah, the green was the one that was really sending you. It was pretty funny.
If you ever want to see really bad gradients, watch One Punch Man Season 2 and look at all the metal. It sincerely pisses me the fuck off.
See, like me, my art nemesis is when they have like patterns or stuff like that that moves.
Yeah, you
when
don't
the thing
like.
Doesn't.
Yeah, you don't like the solid patterns that don't move with everything else, which was really a big thing in like the 70s.
It was also really, for some reason, there's
a few anime that do it. It's usually artistically.
What was it? It was Cagliostro.
Mm-hmm. And Sayonara Zetsubo Sensei does it a lot.
Yeah, and for some reason, like...
all the patterns in that show doesn't move with the character. The only reason you don't notice as much is because the characters specifically do not move a lot on purpose.
But yeah, it was one of those, you know, like, I was like, oh, cool, this is an interesting idea for this. There's space vampires, neat. And then I saw that, like, 3 of the 4 characters, their stuff just move continuously when they're standing still. And God, I hated it. It was so heinous.
I'm trying to think of like a reference to it that you see in like American cartoons. They used to do it on like Kablam and stuff. But I can't really think of anything all that recent, which is odd because you think it'd be easier to do recently.
Yeah, he looks like the patterns on his stuff would move even when he isn't.
Let me see. Yeah, I would say so, yeah.
It's just like, it was so like jarring to see it constantly, and I was just like, I hate this. I hate this so much.
I actually don't mind it that much, because again, like, I grew up with like 70s cartoons and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they were fairly, like, I really liked the Chuck Jones weird 70s stuff especially. And he tended to do that. Like, where the characters were just like more or less basic shapes, and like their clothes and stuff were all cutouts. I always liked that.
I think honestly, like, one of my favorite ones was really some of the stuff in Ed, Edd n Eddy.
Ed, Edd n Eddy was so gorgeous. Like,
some of the stuff was so wiggly, and like you don't think about it because it's pretty simple. But then, like, you realize, like, that one where they were, like, basically tripping out for the whole episode and stuff was coming apart.
Yeah.
That was so fun.
I know.
Like,
apparently that was made because the creator got bet he couldn't make a children's TV show. But I've seen the brothers Grump, and Ed, Edd n Eddy looks way better. I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, Ed, Edd n Eddy was a ton of fun. I missed that. That was a nice show.
I love the art style. And just the way it presented itself. It's really cool.
It wasn't like, it never took itself too seriously. And like...
Artistically, it was very interesting.
It was.
So was Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Oh, yeah.
That was like at the end of the 90s, because the 90s came with a lot of like people doing their own stuff. Because it was the first time like cartoons could be made by like one person. Mm-hmm. At least like since like the dawn of cartoons and junk.
And they could start experimenting with visual stuff too.
Like the guy who did Ren and Stimpy, which is like usually the one we call out for being like the first one. He actually started doing He-Man stuff, and he hated that he had to make everything completely on model and perfect for every panel and every cell. So you can tell the difference between like He-Man and Ren and Stimpy, like, pretty deeply. Nothing's ever on model.
Yeah,
but apparently the guy who made it is an asshole and kind of a pedo, so...
Yeah, he's like...
He also scammed a bunch of people out of Kickstarter money.
He's like a perfectionist, but he's also an asshat and just doesn't... Like, he never finishes anything.
I usually like to point more to Rugrats, which was a very, like, quote-unquote ugly show. Mm-hmm. But that was like the Klasky Potels, whoever that couple was that made the brand. They they did Our Real Monsters too. They tended to have very artistically interesting stuff because it was like purposely ugly.
But you notice it wasn't ugly. It wasn't like Ren and Stimpy where it's deliberately done ugly as a bad thing.
It wasn't traditionally attractive though.
Correct. Like,
which I think also has its downsides. I don't necessarily enjoy looking at things that are ugly. I think Ed, Edd n Eddy was a good middle ground for that.
Yeah, because otherwise you get some of the stuff like 12-ounce Mouse and some of those ones.
Yeah.
Where they're just done heinous on purpose to be like, haha, look how ugly it is.
I mean, I do think, I hate to say it, I do think those should exist in some space.
I mean, we also had stuff like, what was the jail one that you loved so much?
Oh, Super Jail.
Super Jail.
Super Jail had real good animation.
It was deliberately
the
heinous
storyboarding on that. Like, I almost didn't watch it because it was so ugly.
Yeah.
I only have so much tolerance.
Like, that was overwhelmingly heinous sometimes.
He was one of the first Tumblr sexy mans.
He definitely was. Oh, boy. But, like, man, watching a lot of those in motion was amazing. Like, a lot of that stuff was really complicated.
It was great,
really detailed. It's kind of the animated version of, like, shoot, we were just talking about it earlier today. The one where you die comically. where it's like 8 different steps to cause you to die.
Oh, Final Destination.
Final Destination. It was like an animated version of Final Destination. Some of the like just over the top fucking ludicrous crap that would happen in that.
They did a thing where it was like who has a bigger body count, and it was Death Clock or it was Metalocalypse or Super Jail. Super Jail won by like a lot.
Yeah, Super Jail has a lot of like just everybody around blender moments.
Yeah.
I mean, there was even like a time where they had like started to undo time and were just really blendering everything. It was a fun show. So was Metalocalypse.
Super Jail.
Yeah.
Like go to jail.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised people don't know that nowadays. It was pretty big at the time.
Yeah, I mean,
it was the Rick and Morty kind of, but it wasn't as like preachy, I guess.
Yeah. It was really just there to be ugly and do its own thing. It was fun though. It was very enjoyable just to like be a
It's ugly, but it is
thing.
fascinating to watch because there's so much going on in every shot. I remember when we saw Bad Guys, and I was watching it, and I was like, "Damn, they storyboarded this great."
Oh yeah, it's super.
Like everything was constantly moving, and like the angles were changing. It was gorgeous.
Bad Guys had to be like...
That was a great movie.
That had to be so much like handling to make those scenes the way like the cop chase with the.
It was almost Trigger levels of animation. That was
really
impressed.
like it was. Honestly, I would put that up there with like the Edge Runners car chase.
Oh my god, Edge Runners was so great too, though.
Oh man, like
that was probably one of the best animes I've watched since like the Evangelion sequels.
So like both of them have just that comic level of just way overdoing it, but you could tell how much work they had to put in to make it work that way, and how much handling it took and everything like that. Like there was so much motion.
Now I gotta know how to spell initiative.
I-N-I. Hey, just do that works.
Hey, I spelled it right!
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Haha, go me. I am smart. I am very smart. Yes.
SMRT.
I am so smart. Y'all should marry me. No.
I already did. Too late, now you're stuck on Smoochy Face.
No.
Aw.
I have a very big canvas. It is... hang on. I can actually... Well, I have to check. Let's do...
Gotta change to full.
Change MS Revolution...
Comic Sans, got it.
It's 4,000 by 4,000 pixels.
Nice.
Which is about where I like to work. Though I guess I can start working bigger now that I have a better computer, because the only reason I didn't do it before was because it would slow down my PC.
Yeah.
Maybe Arial.
Gundam?
Yes. Roll for initiative. There we go. Got the first one down, and it didn't take an hour tonight. Woo! All right, so that's Melissa's. I'm considering doing Melissa's 20 just so I can get Melissa out of the way so I don't forget her.
I mean, that's...
After you've gone to bed. So I think we'll just do Melissa's 20, and then we'll do the next 10 and the next 20.
That way you can just knock it all
Yeah,
out.
just so that way I can just get it all down all at once, and I don't forget the poor girl. I'm drawing this girl on another commission right now. Woo. I'm not gonna say what it is.
Woohoo!
Looks away from canvas. What are they gonna be doing? I like them both clinking the champagne. Two girls chilling in a hot tub.
5 inches.
Next to each other because they're fucking gay. She said she was gonna have a nice little vacay around
October.
Halloween.
Yeah. She saw the art you did last night, and all I got was counting, are those my glasses?
Oh shit, it's a hot tub stream!
Oh no.
Melissa should do that, but instead of a hot tub, it should be a big old cauldron.
I was gonna say, if you did a hot tub thing, it would just be a cooking pot.
I don't want to go against the request, but it would be better to just put them in a big old cauldron. It's the same thing, though.
Have the cauldron with fire under it and have it say Witch's Night Out.
Two breaths. That's on the wrong layer.
Wow, how did you make bubbles in the hot tub? Cloud kill.
What was the thing you just got that makes the giant fart cloud that makes people puke?
I mean, it's stinking cloud. I mean, it was good.
I fucking hate the names of things in D&D. They're either over the top as shit or stupid.
In my defense, it worked good.
It did work good, but it's a stupid name.
That was what, like 6 enemies that were out for most of the fight because they couldn't get out of the fart gas?
That's true.
It was very successful. I'm very proud of it. I unfortunately did not have a whoopee cushion sound to play on the mic when I made the
that would
spell
be
go
fucking
off.
funny.
I am a terrible person.
I'm gonna have a kiss on the cheek.
Woo! Gay.
You're gay.
Yes.
I saw a thing recently that was like, pansexual is just another term for like chasers, people who like sexualize trans people. I'm like, no, I call myself pansexual because I like monsters. And that's kind of messed up. I cannot isolate my sexuality into something that makes sense, so I just go for pan.
I go with pan because what do you find attractive is usually yes.
I know, right? Like, I know bi also includes... Ooh, I'm having her grab her titty.
Oh, no.
Bi also includes, trans people and non-binary people. But I specifically like pan because it's looser. I really am not necessarily attracted by a gender at all.
Yeah.
It's more like a flavoring on top.
It's not a specific presentation or anything like that. You like who you
So
like.
I just feel like pan fits me better.
Mm-hmm. Like I was telling you about that, them that I saw at work the other day.
Yeah.
With like the little, like they had the tightest pants and a cute little butt. And then I realized the part of the cute little butt was the fact that they had on like 4-inch heels, which I am still mad about because how the fuck did they find them that size? Those were at least 11s, like 11s and men's. And I'm like, fuck you, how do you have such nice shoes?
It is so hard to find big shoes for ladies.
Yeah.
Or people who want ladies' shoes.
Yeah, because some people do like exclude the...
Yeah, that's the thing, like bi is inclusionary. But some people, like the LGB Alliance, will specifically use it to be like, no trans people, which I fucking despise. That's gross.
So pan is just easier.
Pan just fits us better, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I had cared a little more about gender, or my sexuality didn't range into like the weird ends of shit, I probably would be like, yes, I'm bi, and I tend to tell people I'm bi just because pan is hard to tell people that you gotta explain shit. So if they're not into like the scene, I'll just be like, I'm bi, who cares?
Yeah, some people too are like, oh, pan, that means you just want to cheat or stuff like that.
Yeah, I never get the cheating thing. That would like, I feel like cheating and like saying someone who's bi or pan is more likely to cheat is like saying someone who is oh fuck, I had a good saying for it, but I also feel...
If you're bi, you're dick tainted or stuff like that.
Yeah, oh, I hate that too, that's so gross. Ew.
Yeah. Yeah, like...
It's fucking gross.
There's some of that stuff is just fucking stupid.
Ugh.
And like, I agree with you when you're talking about just like... There's
I remember. It was, people say that you're, like, bi until you have, at least appearing, not even sometimes actually being it, but an appearing cis-hetero relationship. But that would imply that if you have no relationship at all, you're not gay either. You're asexual.
You're ace until
You're ace until you are in a relationship. Obviously, that's how it works.
Yep, ace until romantic otherwise.
I hate that shit. It's so gross.
Yeah.
I would honestly like a world where like gender and sexuality just wasn't a factor in anything, but it's important to some people, so I like to acknowledge and respect their views.
What bits do you like? Well, I want titties and a wiener.
I like all the bits. But the bits are also not the thing that attracts me to someone.
Yeah, because I mean, like, I've seen some people who have amazing bits and are just the shittiest fucking, like, I would never be attracted to them in their life. And then I've seen other people who are like, B tier, but you know what? Like, the moment they start talking, I'm just like, fuck, you're hot. How dare.
It's girls with accessories. Mm-hmm. Some of them are attached. Some of them you gotta strap on.
You like the idea of a wiener, but you want the softness of a wiener.
Yeah, I remember someone said, like, there was, like, a horrible post that was, like, actual penises, realistic looking dildos. It's like, this is how lesbians are. And I was like, I don't like realistic looking dildos. I think they're creepy.
Oh, you don't like the Snickers vein that's on all
Dude, I do not. I get, like, uncanny valley of dick. Legit. It's just, it's so weird. Why would you want, like, I think I need to turn my sound down because I
turn the mic down just a hair.
But they look so weird to me. It's creepy. Oh, I hate it. Ugh.
Yeah, like you do have a thing on there, so it'll keep it from peeking out.
Okay. I just don't want to annoy people with my voice either.
Yeah, we already set that up so that if it does hit the red, it like tilts it down a little bit, just kind of like mellow it out.
I don't know why you'd want like a fleshlight or oni hole, whatever you want to call it, that looks like, I guess because I know cis men especially are more visual, so you probably would want it to look like a vagina, but at the same time, like those Tengu eggs, those are just neat. They're cute.
The ones with like all the weird like textures and stuff in them, like that is fascinating. And then you have stuff like, but yeah, no, Snickers vein, that's exactly
I don't want none of mine look like real bits. One looks like a hammer.
I just I see that, you know, like the off tan, because it's never a right color. It's never like a correct flesh color. It's like Sears mannequin tan.
Yeah.
Snickers
yeah, why
do
you want like a mannequin penis? That's so weird to me. Ew.
It's just like,
I don't want to well, actually.
Hi, Doom.
Oh, no, Doom!
Welcome to the weirdest conversation you could have walked in on, buddy.
Doom, I'm so sorry.
But like, I see some of stuff, it's like, don't you want to spend $150 on like this thing that looks like it would have been at the Kmart of sex toy stores?
Yeah, some are like weird as shit, and like I would not spend any money on them.
Oh man. Now I'm just thinking about like a Kmart version of a sex toy store. That's just funny.
Version of a sex toy store.
Oof. Ah, yes, I got this vibrator from Wish.
Oh, God. It breaks inside you.
What would it even be?
Oh, do I want titty squish? I'll just give into it. Yeah, I want titty squish.
I was going to say, were you actually asking that question, or were you just confirming it to yourself?
Shut up. Ugh. It's creepy. I don't want my dildos to be realistic. Then again, I found this one that looked like a snail and it was like a foot long. It scared the shit out of me.
Bro, like, I've seen some of like the bad dragon ones that are like, those are adventurous. I don't know if you get that for anything other than a showpiece. Have you seen the horse
one that's like 3 soda cans tall? What do you want to do? Perforate your bowels? Jesus Christ.
That's a showpiece. That's what that's
for. That is not.
You mount that on the wall to hang your coat on.
I have seen tentacle ones. They were kind of cute.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we probably have the Automod thing on. Which is funny, because I saw somebody else say dildo earlier. I've seen somebody say dick. That's weird.
Pengus!
I think, like, other than a few things, it should be set up to pretty well allow most things.
As long as you don't say, like, weird slurs and shit.
Yeah, if it's not deliberately racist or something, it should be fine.
They're transphobic, all that stuff.
Yeah.
We don't like that here.
Well, to be honest, those kind of people get silenced.
You can't be a monster fucker and be homophobic and transphobic.
Yeah.
That's just weird.
I like monsters. Do you?
Oh yeah, I'm totally up for like weird monsters, but God forbid someone doesn't identify as the gender they were born with. Oh man, oh no. I can totally create a world full of magic and all kinds of things, but God forbid someone's trans. Nope, that's not realistic at all. Here's a giant snake and a man with no nose.
Oops, times for child slavery. I am really looking.
That still drives me fucking nuts. That's that and the Ender's Man thing is like, I'm gonna make shit in this genre that's full of endless possibilities, sci-fi and fantasy. What? Someone's trans? What? Someone's gay? That is beyond my comprehension.
That's not allowed in the
Giant
future.
spaceships? Fine. Magic? Fine. Trans people? No. So weird. It's such a weird thing to get stuck up on. I will never get that shit.
I'm looking forward to like the war crimes and stuff in the new Gundam.
It's not gonna beat the war crimes in fucking 68.
Thinking of, you know, freaking child slaves and stuff that keep showing up in anime recently. I am looking forward to whatever goes sideways in this new Gundam. Because we've already got a Gundam and a mustache saying, no, it's not a Gundam. It's a tool to help the people that are working in literal slavery here.
Oh boy, war crimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drown in rainbow bits.
Die,
I like
Melle-d.
watching the little march. Dun, 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 dun.
Death.
I like that we got, for our new Gundam, masked character who's totally the evil person because it's always got to have a masked character. Now we have Cyborg Mommy.
I want the new Aerial Gundam model kit so bad. They're apparently selling the fuck out in Japan.
Because it's a nice Gundam.
It's a nice Gundam. It's got big thighs.
It's a really nice...
It somehow manages to look very feminine. I'm really surprised they managed that.
Yeah, that's...
Like, there's nothing distinctly, even in the face, it's just slightly rounder, but it's not like, it doesn't have giant stupid eyelashes or a bow or some shit.
I think it's because, unlike, you know, Noble Gundam, which had the skirt and the bow and the titties,
yeah,
it still has the Gundam coloring scheme.
It just has a bit more, like, feminine attributes.
Yeah, because it has the bigger thighs compared to the rest of the body, and it's not as square.
Yeah.
So it doesn't
especially in the face.
Also the shoulders. If you notice the shoulders are narrower. It doesn't have the big block pauldrons that a lot of the Gundams traditionally have.
She's less square. She's a new model. She's the Volkswagen Bug of Gundam.
She kind of
But she's technically not a Gundam.
She's a fancy Vespa, not a Gundam. But like, yeah.
Though I do like the square boys. Gundams are cute.
But like, so she's a little more angular. She has thicker thighs. Like, it's supposed to be, you know, a new type. She's a fancy.
Very pretty.
She's a hot rod. I like that immediately everyone's just like, oh shit, a Gundam. Well, we can't have that. Every time a
Young lady, that's a war crime.
Every time a Gundam shows up, some kind of galactic upheaval starts. So fuck you, Gundams are outlawed. But maybe we should just outlaw war. No, it's the Gundam that's wrong.
Young lady, stop doing war crimes at the school.
The entire space community. Is it us who's wrong? No, it's the Gundams that are wrong.
Is it us that's wrong? No, let's outlaw Evas.
It's like the Principal Skinner going, no, it's the Gundams that are wrong.
Would angels watch Eva as, like, angel BDSM?
I mean, kinda.
It's technically.
Well, like,
they like Shinji.
Unironically likes Shinji.
In their defense, especially after the sequels, I too kind of like Shinji.
Shinji is the angel's Blorbo. They start having like 3 AUs separate from the actual Shinji.
I mean, that's just Evangelion.
I mean, yeah, it kinda is.
I think there is like a slice of life version.
Yeah, they have like a school, like they're going to school like normal people kind of one.
Fucking no.
Oh, I'm sorry, you don't want them to have a nice, normal, happy life?
No!
Maybe with the Evas also going there as students, because that'd be funny.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, now you're thinking about 01 in a schoolboy uniform.
Oh, that would be so cute, though! I want to draw that!
02 in a fucking Sailor Fuku.
Yeah!
the moment she walks out the door, the fucking top goes off and she's in one of those like biker gang girl outfits with the fucking strapping across the front.
Maybe it's because they're called like Evas, but I always kind of thought of them all as female to begin with, even though they're technically genderless.
Yeah.
Because they're angels.
Well, because 01 is
Maybe it's because they're all like tend to be more feminine related colors. Red, purple.
Well, they are cloned off of Adam. So
Orange.
01 is cloned off of Adam. So 01 is technically masculine. I think 00 and
Adam's the angel that's pinned up to the cross, right?
that's Lilith.
Lilith, yeah, you're right.
And I think
Oh, that's right, that's the baby. The little baby they found at the North Pole.
yeah, the first one.
I gotta remember all the little angels.
Yeah, the very first angel. And so 01's cloned off of Adam. I think 02 and 00 are cloned off of Lilith. I'd have to look that up, but I think so. Because I think they are feminine. Or am I misremembering? Now I'm going to look it up, because I know that...
I think you are right about Adam. I like to joke that Remiel, the angel that's just the quadrilateral, is my waifu.
Yes. That she still refuses to draw a picture of it doing a kickflip with a skateboard and having it say quadratical.
No.
It's just rude.
In my defense, it does scream with a girl voice.
Ah, okay, that's what I'm getting confused by. Because Eva 01 does have the soul of Shinji's mom in it.
Yeah, there you go, it's feminine.
So it does have that. It is cloned off of Adam.
Shinji's inside his mom.
Yeah, it has the mom soul in it.
In our defense, Evangelion is kind of confusing. I tend to concentrate just on the, hello! I gotta make us a little gift for that. For new followers. I'll have to figure out what it should be.
Ah, okay.
Maybe it should just be us waving.
I was technically correct.
That's kind of correct.
So the other Evas are Adam-derived.
Ah, so it's
But
backwards.
01 is Lilith cloned.
Shinji, get in your mom.
That's why it's able to hose his mom. That's why it can house his mom, because it's Lilith.
Yeah, because she was the first one to do an Eva.
So it's Lilith derived with the mom soul, whereas all the other ones are Adam derived, which is part of why like 02 becomes bestial and things like that.
It's his mom on her period.
No, 02 is Asuka. 02 is the red one.
Yeah.
01 going bestial is because hungry.
Hungry. I am alien and I am hungry.
I don't know about you, but ladies get hangry.
I mean, I do. I get very hangry. A little too high. Are you going to sleep, hon? Okay, Paul's gonna leave soon, so you'll just have me, sorry. I don't like this boob squish. We're gonna have normal tits. Pop Team Epic, but the pop is titties. Smoochies.
We got to watch the new season of that too, where they spent all the budget on the BL and the mecha scene.
Pop Team Epic has more budget.
Yes, they just spent it all on the BL segment.
Pop Team Epic has weirdly large amounts of budgets for really stupid things. It's because the rest of their show isn't animated at all.
Oh, hello, Gearwolf. Thank you for the follow.
Yeah. It's because they sell tits. I actually don't know what kind of bathing suits they'd wear, come to think of it.
Chainmail bikini. Corporate always seems heinous. Why would you even make that?
I saw that comic again recently where the chick was like, no, you see, my chainmail bikini makes weapons resist me. And she's like stabbing at her torso and the weapon can't make it. And she's like, but the actual chainmail part is just normal chainmail and that's kind of flimsy. And I just need the wrists and the anklets. And then she's running at a dude going like, come at me! And she's fully naked.
Approved.
Yay!
Barbarian methodology.
Yes! I mean, one of our teammates only wears starfish over his nips.
Do you have a loincloth?
Yeah, but he pees on everything.
I remade him wear a loincloth.
Yeah, if he was a certain type of orc, he wouldn't have to wear a loincloth. I don't think she'd have her glasses in the pool. I'm so tempted to just use, like, really retro, like, sleeved bathing suits. But I'll do, like, bikinis. Which means I should probably actually move this a bit. I can draw tits better than that. This is not the first time I've drawn bikini-laden women on this stream. And I'm sure it will not be the last. Put some ruffles on here. And maybe a little bow in the middle. I like bows. You know what? I think I actually did download a bubble brush recently. That should be useful for this. I still kind of want to put them in a cauldron. I think a cauldron would be funnier. It's so weird to be listening to actual music while I draw, because I tend to just listen to either Reddit readings or long-form video essays or podcasts. But I'm pretty sure everyone doesn't want to listen to Behind the Bastards on why Reagan's a horrible person the whole time I'm drawing.
I also think that you wouldn't be able to do that because they probably
Yeah.
Man,
Man, the podcasts I listen to are free. They could just go listen to the podcast.
yeah, but that doesn't stop like companies from being like, aha, we've got you now.
Boo, I like podcasts.
Yeah.
All artists like podcasts. We have so much hearing time.
Like honestly, like I think a little bit of work I could figure it out how to make it so that they can't hear the podcast that you're listening to.
I mean, I could just do that by putting my phone on the egg headphones and sticking those inside my other headphones.
Yeah.
I've done that before.
I mean, you could just do it with
I listened to the
too.
Magnus Archives. I'm smart.
You are.
But it's a little uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm. Now, there's a way to set it up so that the
How these boobs look, Paul?
floaty.
Is that good?
I think there should be a little ta-ta squish on that one. Alright, they're brushing together, right?
Yeah, somewhat.
So I think there should be a little smoosh on that titty, but otherwise they look good. Because that would be the only thing I could notice. Everything else seemed fine to me.
It's a little hard when you don't have time to, like,
Yeah,
sketch
shade and stuff.
ahead of time.
Mm-hmm.
I usually take more time for my tits.
Would you like a blankie or anything since I'm turning?
Oh, I'm fine.
Okay.
I have a blankie under my desk.
Do you? Because your blankie's out here.
Oh, well then I'll get it.
I was like, wait a minute. That's why I just asked if you wanted a blankie, because I'm standing beside it.
I get cold at night.
We literally have several blankies around because of all.
I know, I have a lot of blankies for emergencies.
We also have comfy coats. We just received a new one today.
Oh yeah, I can wear my new coat if I get cold.
Comfy coats are awesome. Oh, I'm soft.
I think I actually have a wine glass 3D model somewhere in here, but I'm not gonna look it up.
Champagne flute.
Bro, you're supposed to be asleep. Go away.
I'm working on it. I'm waiting till the stuff kicks in.
The melatonin's?
Yeah.
I gotta stop taking that. It's really knocking me out during the day.
It's really funny that it affects you so much.
I know, I'm very weak.
It does not affect me, like, hardly at all. But it's different for every
It seems to have gotten worse. Would you think I'd grow an immunity to it? Thank you, hello! Thank you for the follow.
Welcome to the channel.
We got titties.
And games. Not today, though.
Sometimes we have games.
Today is art.
Sometimes I stream games, not today. I don't have time to play video games. I gotta do serious shit. I guess I could, like, because when I wake up and I eat breakfast, I play Genshin every morning. Just to do, like, my dailies and crap. I guess I could stream that.
If you really wanted to.
I don't wanna. I barely want people to know I play Genshin.
I was gonna say, I know how you are in the morning. You'd literally just sit there in silence playing Genshin for like an hour.
Hey, everyone wanna watch me play Genshin for like 30 minutes while I eat my breakfast over the mic?
You just hear crunching of waffles and then like silence and Genshin.
I recently got like the big new character and I was like, oh, cool. Because I really don't care. I just like open world games and it was free.
Yeah. Well, you got that Jackal Twink, right?
Yeah, I got the other Jackal Twink. There's 2 Jackal Twinks.
The fact that there's more than one Jackal Twink to work.
There's like 4 dogmen. One is not technically a dog man, but he's the one who acts the most like a dog.
That's because he was raised by wolves.
Yeah! The others aren't!
Whereas the 2 furries have none wolf trait.
And now the wolf is his stand. Well, one he'll itch his ears, and the other one he'll not go after a butterfly. He must resist.
But do they wear the earmuffs on the top of their head or the
I don't
side
know.
of their head? Where are
Everyone
their
dresses
ears?
very warm, honestly, so I don't even know.
Indeed.
This is going good, though. The last one was only 3 hours. I'd like to keep them around that time,
Yeah.
just because it's hard for me to draw that long.
Right, and you get a good groove going when you're only doing 3.
And if I do 3, I should be able to get through everybody in the month. If I don't, maybe I'll open it up to the week too. Who knows?
Bruh, I am still...
I'll make Paul draw some of my requests. It'll be great.
That'll be fun.
We should do... We could do it for the $1 tier.
Woo!
Who wants my husband to draw them a picture for $1?
Woo, it wouldn't be just $1. It'd be $5 at least.
No! That would be too much.
$5, I make you stick art.
No!
Come in, see me draw with crayon.
I would sincerely do that if people wanted.
Wife will give me a 50-count box of Crayola. I make you drawings.
I want to play Pictionary on stream with him sometime. He can't. He can't draw at all. God bless him. I didn't marry him because he could draw. See, I like to be the only one who can draw in the house, so it's a power play. Artists are annoying anyway.
Rude.
Except for Chibi Melon. Chibi Melon's special. I should probably stop talking about her like that. I'm probably getting creepy. Chibi Melon, can I have a commission? I'm so sorry, Chibi Melon. I was just about to make an announcement that we're closing commissions. Oh no, that's fine. I'm so sorry. You're my favorite person. I didn't want to say no to you. God, I'm such a creep.
That's literally how she sounded.
That is how I sounded. I feel so bad. Of all the people I didn't want to say no to, it was the person who supported me this whole time. No! She has been a strong supporter since the beginning. I don't want to say no to her.
It's true. Plus, she is a friend.
Yes.
Also, touch a
Don't
knife.
touch me! Oh, don't touch me. 1, wash your hands. 2, don't touch me. 3, wear a mask. 4, don't touch me. Hey! Now I gotta remember where I put those. I think I put them in liquid. Look at them slowly load. Oh, I love this one though. That's so pretty. Why do I have all these crayon brushes? I know why I have them in here. I think I put my bubbles in here. So they might be in items. Oh no! I think that's them right now. Yeah, that's the bubbles. That's the bubbles.
So how did you make this thing bubble anyways? Artificer secret. It's cloud kill.
This is my clouds ones. I tend to use this one for cartoony clouds.
Artificer secret. Just don't put your head below the water.
Though if they're in a cauldron, I guess it should be kind of green, actually. Because their cauldron's usually green. Actually, I should probably do that first. Me getting ahead of myself. She's got her tattoo, too. I have that in references. Hang on. Haha! So I wouldn't have to keep re-downloading it.
That's fair. Worked good.
Haha! I should just make it a material, come to think of it. Hang on. How do I do that? Export. I'll do this later when I'm not on stream. Just making material. I did that for some, like, Satan circles I had for a comic once. Because I had to do them so many times, so it's just like, I'll just make this a material. Who cares?
I mean, that works. That way you can just slap it down and
Just
go
slap
on.
it down. I could make it a brush. There you go. Tattoo. Let's make the cauldron. I need a bigger line. Are they wearing bottoms? Who knows?
That's the secret. They're never bottoms.
That's the secret. They were both bottoms.
Oh no, they were both bottoms.
They were both tops. JoJo noises.
Oh, you're coming closer? I can't dom you if I'm not close enough. They were both bottoms.
You know, because we're both bottoms.
One of us
Tops.
is.
I'm obviously a top.
Bro, you really failed that one there, honey.
I did. I'm sorry. It's Freudian slip.
You tried a persuasion roll on chat and it did not work.
So mean to me.
Yeah, that was like a ball
Man.
persuasion there, baby. That was like a 5.
Fuck you. You're mean to me.
What's
I'm gonna tell everybody that you're mean to me.
What's the meme? Fuck me yourself.
Go fuck yourself. Fuck me yourself, you coward!
Hey.
There we go, cauldron.
We did have the cavalcade of fucking goobers when we were trying to search the body for
Why
it
do
again.
we keep failing all our investigation rolls?
I think it's because we're too stupid to understand the value of objects.
Every time we go to investigate something, we all roll shit. What
We
the
just have
fuck?
We just have this fucking Three Stooges moment where we're all like, pat, 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 pat.
Ah! Oh no, rolls a 0. I'll help. Rolls 2.
Well, you do gain points for watching, and you gain points in an accelerated rate if you are subscribed. And also, every so often, you'll see that little green box, and you click it, and that drives engagement and gives you bonus points.
I have no idea how any of Twitch works.
Yes. Poorly is generally the response.
That is true.
I mean, Benny Hill music is pretty much entirely accurate to how our squad's been doing in D&D.
That's how I found Melissa in the first place. Ha! Was I posted the fact that we all got the worst fucking rolls ever. Like, he rolled...
I rolled double ones.
Yeah.
Because we...
That was today, but the first time you rolled, like, completely 0.
Yeah, well, because
Yeah.
I rolled double one. Well, no, actually, yeah, because the one was a 1, and I have a -1, so I had a 0 on that one. And the other one was just a 1 because I rolled a 2.
And I was like, I'll help, and then I rolled like a 1 or a 2, something like that.
Like, it was just a clown. Like, it was just a circus pileup of bad rolls.
We all just, we couldn't, it was an open, unlocked box!
What was it? It was like the 4th person had to pile in to try and help.
And then today, the person with like the worst initiative got the best roll or whatever. It was crazy.
Oh, man. I had the one roll while I was listening at the one point and like got my only 20 for the entire night. It was a stupid thing because we weren't even started yet.
But that's the fun part.
I do miss being a rogue because they have a thing where it's just like you can't flub, so you can't go below a 10. You may not succeed, but you won't fuck up.
But that's what makes it fun. I'm sorry, I am of the argument that the best way to play D&D is to have, like, is to be funnier, more than good.
Meanwhile, when I was playing Grimhowl, I had a -1 to wisdom, and boy did I roll those wisdom checks a lot!
I wish this brush was a little lighter. Oh, actually that might work better. Though that one doesn't have color.
I just played that shit up as stupid. I am a corgi barbarian. How dumb can I be? Yes,
dumb.
say the dice. I left that to the hands of fate. It was fun. This is fine. It's probably live-ish. Of course, it could be undead, and then it's just alivened.
That has a weird thing around it. I'm gonna have to edit this brush later because
They
it
look
is
like
bothering
whipped
me.
cream covering for
They
tits.
do. I think they were like, what you call it, soap bubbles.
Yeah, I can see that. Boob tassels.
I have tassels. You can put them on boobs.
The hell are those? Combat pasties. They give me a +1 to AC. Technically, some of the magic armor you could have, you could totally just make it look like something ridiculous and just be like, yeah, it works as this because magic, shut up. Grimhowl's collar. The only magic is that it has somehow managed to stay on Grimhowl despite all of the stupid shit.
Your character was pretty stupid.
Oh, I had so much fun with that.
Like, why would you not want to be like some level of stupid though?
I'm here to stop things with my face and beat everything else into the ground. Like, I've played, my serious playing hardcore character when I made a rogue.
Boo, boring.
I was my assassin, rogue, blah blah blah, shooty bang, murder somebody, and pretty much that was what I would do. Every turn, I would fire an arrow through someone's face, kill them, use my bonus action to stealth, and then go to the next one.
I prefer to be a semi-useless dumbass.
And that campaign got to the point where I was literally just like reading a book or playing games while we were doing D&D because I was so bored, and our DM was so Ben Stein fucking reading it from the book that I completely clocked out. I was not paying any attention until I heard like my name or hey rogue or something like that, and I was like, I rolled a kill it, and they're like, no, this is diplomacy. Okay, I rolled this one instead of killing it. Like I was completely checked out. It was so boring. So the next one was Grimhell. Hey. It's not robbery if you're not caught or if everyone's dead.
They do that in Fallout. That always bugged me. I could kill someone, or they'd be a bad guy and be like, "You're robbing their house." It's like, no, I'm not. They're dead.
You're robbing Steve's apartment. Steve is dead. I killed him. So is everybody else in the building.
I know for a fact that Steve is dead. I killed him.
Look, there's nobody that owns any of this because I lobbed a fat boy through the window. Everything is fine.
I was sneakier than that. I was sneakier than that.
I wasn't. I mean, like, you can have roles where you think you're stealthy, but everyone else realizes you're wearing full plate mail armor, and that's stupid. So, depends on the DM. Grimhow was sneaky because he was sneaky. He was a fluffy dog. He didn't have to wear clothes. And also he was a barbarian, so he shouldn't wear clothes.
You're a barbarian.
One.
Well, actually, now you're a skeleton.
Yeah, I'm a bard.
You are a bard.
I'm a fancy. I didn't do bardic inspiration that entire time.
You didn't. It's because you were too busy with your fart cloud.
I was very proud
and
of
your
that.
cursed sword that was attached to your hand for a bit there.
Yeah, well, that was fine. It got better.
I want a cursed item. I just have a little octopus.
That was kind of lame with the curse thing, though, because I thought curse worked like everything else, and the way it was worded, it seemed like, because like the way it was worded on the sword is, you can use the remove curse to remove the curse, except it doesn't. The remove curse doesn't remove a curse, it just removes the curse's attachment to you. It's kind of lame. Like, wow, this would be a really nice sword, especially in this fight where we're dealing with stuff that throws lightning. I bet immunity to lightning would be great. Nah. It's just like,
no. No, honey. It'd be too easy.
Otherwise, it's exactly the same as my rapier, except it doesn't have poison. Boring.
So it's worse.
It's literally worse. The javelin's cool, though. So I have a javelin now. Every so often, once per day, I can yeet the javelin through everybody in front of me. Fuck you. Whoa, lightning be upon you. Throws javelin.
Yeah. Some Peanuts-ass sounding music on my Kirby playlist.
That's mean. I'm sure it's fine.
Sounds like the Peanuts music. Not that music.
I like that music.
Ah! I didn't lock the layer. Wait, I thought we did. Ah, there we go.
What does this layer do?
Who the fuck knows?
It's the Kronk layer. No one
Wait,
knows what it does.
I have, for color, I have a reference I can use that I just finished.
Oh
Yay!
no!
This stupid thing I drew today.
Hey. I thought it came out cute.
It's cute, I like it. I literally traced over the Bewitched thing.
I mean, it works.
I thought it would be good for, like, capturing the style.
Yeah. I need to zoom in there. Cool.
What?
When you, like, whatever you just click and clickied it, do, like, a little zoom circle.
Yeah.
That's neat.
It's like, which color do you want? Hang on, I gotta actually go to the... Yeah, see?
That's neat.
It's comparing it to the color you already have. The bottom color is the one you have, and the top one is the one you're picking up.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
That seems like something that probably ran like butt when you used to do
Oh,
it.
no, it's new.
Ah!
I didn't even have it yet.
Oh.
It was in the update right before they said they were going to charge for updates. Which means I guess I won't get any updates anymore unless it's pirated.
Yeah.
I ain't paying for updates. Fuck you, Clip.
That was so
I already fucking want to give you money in your microtransaction thing with all the media and shit. And you won't let me do that. You ain't gonna be able to do updates.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna be able to do cost updates. Fuck you.
Okay. I'm going to.
You gonna go sleep? You gonna give me a speech? I forgot her tail. Don't eat me. I sketched her tail, but I didn't draw it. It's okay. It'll be coming out of the pot.
Here's your blankie. I brought it over to you so you can have it
Thank
later.
you, honey.
Do you need socks or anything?
I think I'm okay.
Okay.
This is going fairly fast, so I don't even think we'll be reaching like 3 hours, and I'll probably come and go to sleep.
Okay.
Not that I'm half-assing it.
Yeah.
Though I am going a little slower than usual because my hand is a little sore, but that's about it.
I think you're pretty on speed.
I think the last two have been, I hate to say it, but like lower quality than usual just because of my hand pain. At least in my opinion, but everyone seems to like it, so that's okay. Thankfully these aren't commissions. These are just requests.
Yeah, I think you're on par, like, for your time. I think you're doing it a little bit quicker, but otherwise, like, it seems right. I think you are doing good.
Yeah, I'm trying to simplify it a little bit. Just so my hand doesn't hurt too much.
Love the collateral damage doom.
Collateral damage doom.
I can refill your drink, love.
Collateral doomage. No, I'm fine.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, I'll have to pee.
I have a restroom button because
I need to make a restroom button, yeah. I should just get the one that I gave you.
My wife made me a nice little piece of art that I can put up when I go pee.
Oh, you might have to send that to me. I don't know if I have it on the new computer.
Oh, probably, yeah. Just remind me tomorrow and I'll do it.
No. We also gotta go complain tomorrow to the people.
Know, right? I'm like, bruh, come on now. You're fucking dealing out of the apartment.
Too harsh.
Anywho, I'm shambling off to Buffalo.
Have a good slap.
You'll have a good sleep.
Have a good slap.
Enjoy your stress. Bye, everybody. Bye.
They can't hear you, honey.
Bye. They can hear me. I can see the thing go up.
Don't encourage him.
Me. I love you.
He needs to go to sleep. He's got to get up early tomorrow. Maybe I should switch it to Friday and Saturday. That way he can stay up with us. That might be easier, because I imagine people gotta go to work on Monday. I'll ask the patrons next month. We'll keep it on this for now. That might be easier for people. Beeps. Two girls chilling in a hot tub, smooching their cheeks cause they're gay. Why did I come out with a skin tone? What the hell? What the hell did I just put the dropper on to give me a skin tone? This woman is blue. Labba-dee labba-die. Melissa's so easy to do her eyes because they're all white, but I didn't even have her eyes open in this. Oh, I missed a spot. Right at the tip. I'll do it this color with the lace being the darker color, I think. That way it matches her hair. And she gets black, 'cause she always wears black stuff. I guess I can just color that under it. Now I forgot her hair. Her hair is white, so it will be colored in too. No! I might put some lace on that. I have so many lace brushes, I have a whole section for them. Though now it does kind of look like underwear. I'll fill in the bubbly. We'll just put a little shading down. Probably tint it blue. Nah. There it is. I'll change that color. It's like a low green. And then we'll do a bit of a green glow. Wait, I have confetti. Do I want to use confetti? I won't go that far. I'll do some tones. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, there we go. Alright, now we're going to get to the next 10 one. Let's see. Who's talking to me? Oh, hey, we got a new patron. Oh, sorry, I missed you. See, we got Melissa. So now Borger. Aw, man, they want Thin Man in a white suit. I used to ship this guy and the little southern dude with him. I forget their names. I remember this is Nick. Jazzy Kirby. I'll probably do him in a similar pose. It's gonna be too skinny for this jacket. They just want to see Thin Man all roughed up and dirty. If I remember, he's got like a kiss mark somewhere on his jacket or on his neck or something. I remember that was like specifically in the wiki. Everyone's so horny for this thin bitch, so am I. Instead of a kiss mark, you have a bite mark. I'm gonna get them stretched real quick. Everyone do their art stretches. Pull out your fingers. Take care of your flesh prisons. I think one of my, it's that one Twitter and DeviantArt that does all the poses. It was like, take care of your flesh prisons, artists. Do your stretches. I need to set up like a timer, because I always get real into shit and I forget. I think he's too fat. He needs to be skinny, skinny boy. My skinny, grumpy old man. Not grumpy, just sad. Just a sad, sad old man. Oh, I get to draw a human ear. Everyone's got pointy ears now. Old man eye wrinkles. Oh, I am going to dirty this boy up so bad. I always had a thing for pretty guys getting dirty. Getting the shit kicked out. I like men who hurt so pretty. Don't beat up men, though. Don't beat up anybody. I never understood that. All you're saying is good, you know, equality so you can hit a woman. No, you shouldn't hit nobody. That's assault. If someone's hitting you, you should hit them back to save yourself, but you shouldn't want to be hitting nobody. Don't hit nobody, everybody. Shame he doesn't have a white fedora to go with it, then he'd look like Michael Jackson. I think the colors I'm going to use are just blue for the blue skin and the blue undershirt, maybe. And then like really bright red for the kiss mark. So such cheerful music to this picture. Now he just looks like a hobo. Oh, like a Las Vegas hobo. Spent all his money. Got stolen by a showgirl. This sad, sad man. The really high-waisted pants, damn. Let's pull those down. Pew. There you go. Now he got a long torso. I'd make him wider, but like he's so thin. I don't think I should. He does. That's just how I like him. That's how I like my men. Sad. Actually, I think I'll do instead. Not that one. I'll make that a little lighter. Or rather, a little grayer. You liar.
I'm going back to sleep, I promise.
You're not going back to sleep at all. You should be asleep.
Alright, was.
Look how sad he looks.
Because he's wearing a suit during the zombie apocalypse.
This Thin Man. He's always sad.
Because he's wearing a suit during a buffet apocalypse.
He's probably used to the zombie apocalypse.
I mean, he could be. You've seen all those medical mannequins running around. I like those medical mannequins.
Missed a spot. Too strong. Too dark. There we go. I'll make this too. There we go. I think that works. Alright. Possibly the last one of the night. Let's see. We have one more 20. Let me give Borger his thumbs up. Boop. There's a lot of details on this I'm probably not going to be able to get to. Alright. This vaguely sounds like somewhere over the rainbow. Howdy! He's always got such long legs, it's hard for me to keep it in proportion. Okie dokie. I'm gonna have to move this because I got it too tall. Howdy! I feel like when I do the over dramatic windy hair like this, you can tell that when I was younger I was really into clamp. These are the 2 talent instead of the 1 talent ones. Oh, no blindfold. I missed that. Sorry, I read blindfold and I was like, oh, blindfold. Shame, I kind of like the blindfold. I'm big into blindfolded characters. Let me lower the hairline to match. I gotta make a blindfolded character. They're fun. I have plenty with masks, but I don't have any blindfolded ones. It's fun to draw and it looks really dramatic right off the bat. Plus you don't have to draw eyes, which is always fun. Hang on, I have some references for how wings work. Quad wing, there we go. Oops. Oh, thank you. I always keep thinking I should start charging extra in commissions for multiple limbs and like wings and fire creatures. Finagling with that is always like the hardest to figure out. I don't get them that often though, so I never think to put in like the extra charge. I hate to discourage monster people though, because I do love drawing monsters. It's just a lot of extra work. Especially like with the sexy things. Ugh, I've drawn, at one point I was getting a bunch of commissions for just people banging in the air with wings, and I was like, oh my god, how do I do the math with this? I used to have one commissioner that really liked grill beef from Undertale, and they would get him a lot. That was a little difficult, because he was just made of fire. It's like, how do I put this guy into the real world? I know it's a great design, but it is so much work. Maybe when I update my commission info, I'll add wings cost like half a character of whatever level you're getting it. Same with like fire. Multiple arms, centaurs. I had a centaur character for a while there. I had a skeleton centaur. Now that was tough. I had to learn how a horse's skeleton worked, more or less. If I hadn't found those horn brushes, I would have started charging more for complex horns, like goat horns. Yeah, I've done flames and stuff, and I've done a shit ton of skeletons. One thing I really like to do is like slime type creatures and the ectobiology from the Undertale stuff. That's a lot of fun, even if it is extra work. I don't even think I charge for that because that's just fun. I like making things look like jelly. It's really fun to work with the lighting. Deltarune doesn't have as much in it. Most of the guys in Deltarune are pretty solid. I've gotten some like commissions for the Swatch characters, but not much for anyone else. And I wouldn't do any of the teenagers because no. Not unless you like age them up to at least college age. I mean, they're not really like monstery though. At least not when it comes to like effects. Some of them are fun. I keep wanting to make a magical girl with the Virus Coon one. It's not that I think the designs are bad, they're just not very like... I wouldn't have to charge more for them because they're not that magically or ecto or jelly complex, so they'd be fairly easy to do. Though the swatch characters are a little hard because they're very hard to figure out. They're like 3D anatomy. I guess if you wanted to really amp up the cyber stuff, I did a bunch of pictures of the queen with all her like naughty bits replaced with like electronic ports for PCs and stuff. That was a lot of fun. She's fun to draw. I like to draw every once in a while. I'm still proud of that one. That one turned out pretty good. My favorite part was I like Googled dongles and I got the longest dongle connection I could find. So I just traced a bunch of dongles on top of each other and it made it look like an advertisement. And she was like, oh! I also wanted to give her like a Radio Shack magazine instead of like a Penthouse or a porn one, because it would make more sense. And I ended up finding a website that catalogs a bunch of Radio Shack magazines, literally like back to like the 50s. It's amazing. I did not expect that. Looking for pictures for my stupid porn picture. That's how it works. I made her like crotch HDMI jack. So you have to stick it in her, flip her around, stick it in again, and flip her back around before you can start having sex. And her butthole was like one of the round audio jacks and stuff. Her nipples were like those old ones for the telly that you would put the little telly jacks into with like video games and stuff. I gave her a Linux tattoo, a little Linux tramp stamp. It was hilarious. I'm trying to think of what else I did. She had fans on her butt cheeks. Yeah. It was fun. I like that piece. It wasn't that popular. I thought it was funny. I'll have to put it up on like Not Safe for Work in the Discord after a bit. It's technically not safe for work because none of the actual bits are bits. So, but I think Twitch would still have a little bit of a pissy fit if I actually showed it here. There's no nips because they're jacks. There's no, you know, vagina because it's a USB port. I wasn't looking for this, but I felt like it showed up in my feed once. It was the Lego Movie smut, and she had her legs spread, and her vagina and butthole was basically like a two-pronged peg thing. And ever since then, I'm like, okay, we gotta do stupid crap with genitalia because it's stupid. Yeah, it just showed up on my feed back when it first came out. It was of like the chick in it. It was cute though. I thought it was a hilarious idea because it was the two pegs. I think like one of my followers or mutuals really got into it. Sometimes you just get that. You get like mutuals who really get into something and you're like, all right. Well, I mean, everyone's an adult, so it's a little less concerning than usual. I have one mutual who's really into the Doctor from Little Nightmares 2. That's wild enough already. What a freaking side character to be obsessed with. They do great art though, so I'm always amazed. Yeah, I'm just obsessed with this old man that crawls on the ceiling. Why not? Then again, I just drew a tired old man in a suit. But at least my old man is the main bad guy. Yours is a mini boss. I am superior with my simping. Gotta give a bump for the chicken legs. Is it racist to say a harpy has chicken legs? I usually, if I like the art, I'll still follow the artist if they get into something else. Though if they get entirely obsessed with it and it's like they're only just reblogging or retweeting stuff and not drawing, I might unfollow sometimes. But I've actually gotten into a lot more fandoms just from fan art. I didn't play Undertale until I saw fan art. And sometimes if something new comes out, I'll be like, well, I haven't seen fan art of it, so it may not be good. Or, oh yeah, I saw fan art of it, and it was really good, so it's probably okay, let's go see it. Yeah, I think it's just a really good game. I mean, people can argue it's overrated because it's been super, like, talked about over the past few years. But I think, no matter what, it still is a pretty good game. Like, it's one of my favorites. I think it's just a well-made, interesting, fun-to-play game. And it always makes me smile whenever I take it out to replay it. I actually, when I first started seeing fan art, I was like, well, I gotta check this out now. And I watched a bit of a playthrough in it, and as soon as the first, like, encounter with Flowey happened, I was like, no, I gotta go buy this right now. It's $10. It is worth the $10. This is my sense of humor. And I knew I would like it, but then I got to the, first boss, Toriel, and I couldn't figure out how to beat her, so I ended up killing her. But then I felt so bad about it before I did anything else, I reloaded it and looked up what to do. And didn't kill her. And went out and did a whole pacifist run. But when I left the ruins, Flowey came out and was like, I know you killed her, and like resaved. And that was the moment I was like, oh, not only is this a good game, but this game is perfect for me because I love that kind of meta stuff. I am just in love with it. And I knew right at that point that this was like a game that I was gonna just be obsessed with for a good while. I just sat down at that very moment when Flowey said that to me. I was like, oh no, this is a game for me. I'm so glad I bought this. I love meta stuff and meta commentary. I think it's the whole reason I freaking got into Homestuck, because it's like 50% meta. I think Deltarune's really interesting with its meta too. I'm really looking forward to see where that's going to be going. Especially how like the first chapter came out and like it could have very easily been malware. Toby was like, hey, on the Undertale site, there's this survey you can download. And everyone was like, let's go through it. Okay, Mr. Toby Fox. I feel kind of bad that, like, the people who are playing it later won't get that weird cold open, because that was such a good cold open. Oh my god. This has sleeves, but I don't know if you can really put sleeves on a harpy. I could put some lace on her because I have some lace brushes. Let's decide which hair I'm gonna keep and what I'm not. And then I drew Undertale for 5 years. But they're the reason I got really, not really popular, but popular enough I could see doing commissions. Because my husband told me I should. And now we're here! So I owe it all to Undertale. Yeah, I feel like Undertale and Deltarune are very, I think Deltarune is a little bit of blame the player, but not for your choices, more, because you are controlling another sentient being, which I think is pretty cool. So I do like the concept is like you literally make Chris's life worse by playing the game. That is great. I love that. I love my meta commentary. I'm gonna move everyone over a bit so I can color. Sketch. I could put a little lace down. I don't think Toby would do anything too, like, he seems to have this fairly planned in advance, so I don't think he'll do anything too, like, bad. I honestly, like, didn't expect anything after Undertale to begin with, so I'm just happy to have more content. Anything after Undertale is just gravy for me, so I am cool with whatever he decides to do. No. I know I have something that's like semi-see-through lace. Oh, there we go. Obviously the fanbase trusts Toby because they download potential malware when he just asks you to. That was fucking amazing. I still can't believe we did that. I don't know if Deltarune will be as good as Undertale, but I do think it will be entertaining, and that's really more than we could ask for. I really like how he used his community for, like, chaotic good with that last thing he did. It was so much fun. Ooh, this is a raster layer. What the hell? Why did I do that? Stop. No. I laughed the whole way through, man. It was great. Also that he wrote a fanfic for Sans winning Sexy Tumblr Man. I'm gonna cosplay as Sexy Tumblr Man Sans for NecoCon this year. I've already got it all worked out. Cause I kinda already had a Sans cosplay anyway from a few years ago. It was a lazy one though. I had like a skeleton Kiku because I was already super spooky goth anyway. And now I have a little skeleton jacket and I'm just gonna wear that under the Sans jacket with a Sans mask because I'm not masking anyone, you know, at any con ever in the future. I'm not gonna get con flu ever again. And I have the fluffy slippers, and then I'm gonna get a crown And maybe a sash and make it say Tumblr Sexy Man. And I'm gonna wear fishnets under my jacket. So I'll have my legs all out. I don't know, maybe I'll do my eyelashes up too. Just something stupid. I don't put money into cosplay, so... I respect people for do, but I don't like looking at pictures of myself, so I ain't gonna pay money for cosplay. Everything I make, I already, you know, own somewhat. I love this brush clip put in. It's great. I can just stretch things all I want now. There we go. Now we have a bit of the lace on the sleeves. But it's not covering up the wings, so it wouldn't impede flying or anything. Sometimes when I don't know what to play, I'll play the Undertale soundtrack or I'll play the Deltarune soundtrack during my streams. I'm gonna make that a little bit of red to go with the hair. With blacker at the bottom. Oh! Let me see. Okay. Sorry, sometimes it's hard to read comments. Usually I have my husband over here to help, but he's asleep. Because I kind of keep my eyeballs on the arts. I'll make them a little longer so they drape more. It's good for molding stuff if you're not doing like just line work or anything. Now, if only they do something for the text. That's my really only complaint about Clip before they did this stupid. There we go. Made it a little longer so it drapes. Okay, I think I'm gonna do the subtraction method with this. I think that'll be faster. Oh, I don't think a line was filled. Yep, there we go. Ah, I see it. I'm gonna use... for the base, I should probably use a darker brown. And then we'll add some orange or brown to balance it out. I'll get rid of that for a second just so I can work on this. My wings are always so fluffy. Alright, lock that. I'm gonna move some of this orange, because that's around the orange of the hair. Let's see, what'd be a good brush for this? Something rough. It's a little too orange. Probably need something a little more pointed. Is branched out gonna be too rough though? I'll use this. I'll use some paint brushes. That'd probably be better. I don't want multiply. I want normal. There you go. That way when it gets to the top, it'll be more similar to the color of the hair. It'll look more natural with the rest of the body. I try, like, if y'all want me to explain more, I can try. I'm not always the best at it. But I can try my damnedest if y'all want to hear the reasons for why I do shit. Ooh, that's too big! Also, that opacity is really high, damn. I forget I don't have all my presets because I'm on a new PC. So I'll grab a familiar brush and it'll be like, nah, this is entirely different because you haven't set us up yet. One of the things I used to do on here was, 20 tier people could get tutorials. But, so few of my patrons drew that wasn't a real good reward. Do some light coloring for everything, and then we'll go in later with a sharper brush and do the more dramatic differences. Oh, my brush is cut. Okay, now we can do a new layer, and we'll lock around the color, and we'll do more of the patterning. It's like an undercoat. Might want to use a pencil. Where's my pencils? There. Ugh, it's square though. Just want something kind of rough. Let's start with the darker patterns. That might be too rough. I want something with watercolor edges. I might be able to just put that in there though. When I do this, I'll change the settings. There we go, watercolor edge. Though that might be a little harsh, let's turn it down. Turn down the opacity, turn up the darkness, just a smidge. There we go. Let's try that. Yes, I like that. So we might want to turn this down. I like the brush shape bigger, but I want the opacity lower. And then we'll blur this after. The tip of this does not feel minimum value. Feels like the whole thing is big. Is my brush just fucking up? It is. There we go. It's like, why is everything the same stroke size? You want to set your minimum value down really low if you're doing like any kind of line work or anything, because that way you can work bigger to smaller. Otherwise, everything's just going to be the same size of stroke, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Color over this to make it a richer brown, even though it's not exactly to it. My watercolor edge is too strong. Lower the darkness. Darkness! No parents! Oops. Red stripes further down. Put all the white tips up. Chicken wings. Chicken nuggets. All right, let's see. Brown it up a bit to match the hair. I'll change the color of this. It'll blend in a little better. Let's put some shadows on there. That's a bad brush. I don't like it anymore. Oh, wrong layer. Actually, this should probably be red. Yeah. Looks like it's bleeding. Maybe I should have done a blue shade. Not that blue. Yes, purple. Let's experiment till we find what works. think that's good. Chicken nugget. Those looks like fur. I'm trying not to put in too much detail because then that'll just eat up time. I'm just not satisfied. I would like some more weird bird harpies. Like chickens or birds of paradise. That'd be fun. Or penguins. Penguin harpy! Yes, puffins. I love puffins. Puffins are so cute. Puffin harpies. Ostriches would also be cool. Just a bunch of different birds. Blah. Though a penguin harpy would be kind of cute. It'd be so short. How can you resist something so short? A short stack. Now I want to do this, damn it. Kiwi harpy. Now that would be cute. She's got little stubby arms. Dodo harpy. Hummingbird harpy. Ah! It's so muddy. It does. It'd be interesting though, because hummingbirds like have to flutter their wings so fast. It just look like she have no arms. What is a kiwi harpy but a fairy with extra steps? That sounds fun to me. I don't know about you. Bird of Paradise harpy, that one that just goes fwah and has like the black with the blue streak on it. Ah, not what I wanted. Ah! Where is this? Oh, I found it. Okay. Husband keeps saying, name your layers. I still won't do it. He can't make me. I don't wanna. Why is that so strong? Ah! Damn it. Yep, I'm doing everything wrong. Ah. That's better. No, I will not name my layers. Y'all can't make me. I will name my folders usually, if I'm doing a lot of folders. But that's just because otherwise I will not know what I'm doing. Okay, chicken legs. The chickeniest of legs. There's a friend of the channel out here, Chibi, who does way more layers than I do. I think on my most layered thing, I only reached like 60. And she does that on just like an average picture. Now has chicken legs. Alright, Jess. So I gotta do the chicken hands. I should probably do those first before I forget. Chicken claws. KFC looking ass. No. Harpies I don't think would mind KFC jokes. A lot of birds eat other birds. There's one bird that's the mimic bird, and it'll go into other birds' nests and kick out their eggs and put in their own eggs. We were watching a thing about it. That would be fucking interesting with the harpy, because sometimes the baby is like stupidly larger than the rest of the birds in the nest, and it looks weird as hell. Birds eat other birds. It's like when people talk about, are octopuses too intelligent to eat? It's like, octopuses eat other octopuses. They eat octopuses of their own species. I think they're fine. I think you're morally in the clear for eating octopus. At least as morally clear as the octopus. I missed a spot. Okay, now dress. Yep. Oops. I would say that cannibalism is not morally incorrect if it's consensual. That is my opinion on cannibalism. And technically, it's not illegal. If you eat someone, but you didn't, it's not, no. That's the thing, they don't want it to be illegal, so if people are like stuck Donner Party style in the wilderness, they don't want to re-traumatize them by putting them through court. Because we kind of consider, like, in states of survival, as long as, like, the person's already dead, it is not morally incorrect to do cannibalism. But you can't really legally do it. That's the thing. 'Cause, like, you'd either have to, one, kill someone, which, you know, is obviously not legal. Or, usually what they do, even, because there was a guy who did, like, he was part of a cannibalism chat room, I think in, like, the 90s. And he found a guy who just wanted to die, and he had, like, a fetish for being eaten, and the guy had a fetish for cannibalism. So they met up, and the guy tried to kill himself. It actually kind of fucked up quite a bit. It's a horrible story. The guy ended up bleeding out in a bathtub. And the guy cooked up chunks of him and ate them. But it was considered illegal because it was like tampering with a body or desecration of a corpse. That's usually, if you're doing consensual cannibalism, what they'll get you on. There have been like shows and stuff where, cause you can just like get chunks of you taken out, like biopsies and stuff like that. So people technically like remove chunks of themselves all the time. And they have had like TV shows where people will eat prepared chunks cut off of other people. Yeah, it's... Yeah. I like it when I do a bunch at once, it looks funny. It's like a mistake. Oops. And then I'm gonna make this top up here, like the rest of it is a corset bit. Match the bottom part. It's the only button I don't have on a hotkey. The rest are all on my Steam Deck. And I cycle through them by pressing the buttons. I even have a game one for when I play games. I made a sprite of myself. But the one is entirely stuck to the undo button. I'm trying to do streaming more because I went through all the effort of making this pen and this new avatar so it could sit at the tablet, which I made myself. But I'm so bad at streaming, so hopefully this will get me more used to it and I'll do it more voluntarily. I just feel bad because a lot of times I'm just concentrating on work and there's just huge chunks of silence. But at least I got to explain to people about cannibalism. Productive. What the hell is in this? Where is this white streak? I will find you. Oh, also, if you like chew your nails or anything like that, that is technically cannibalism. That's called auto-cannibalism. So if you chew your nails, you pretty much eat any body part. That's auto-cannibalism. There is a word for it. Why is there a white chunk? Where is it? Is it on another thing? Hang on, everybody. I gotta find this white chunk. Man, I don't know. Damn. Oh. The layer was locked undone. Well, as long as you're consenting to it, I guess. A little red to this. Not that kind of red. There you go, that contrasts really nice. And I'm going to lock this layer and I'm going to put some black in some spots. And there's a little chunk of the feet where the feet should not beat. Ah! Looks like this is going to be black. Doesn't stand out enough. Let's duplicate it a bit too. Okay. So where's my grunge brush? Let's put some leaves in the background. So it's artsy and shit. The winds are blowing. I have a specific leaf section. How big are these particles? Not very. There we go. There you go. Now she's got a bit of environment. Alright. We have too many layers. Okay, we've been going for 3 hours. Do I want to try another 10? What's the next 10? No, because the next one has a gun, and that's going to take a bit to draw. So I guess we'll end it here for tonight. Alright. Let's make the canvas huge so we can fit everybody on it. Because I draw so stupid huge. Alright, where's everybody else? Now I gotta figure out what's a reference and what's not. That one was funny. I am incredibly immature. There we go. Alright, everybody. That will end tonight's Patreon stream. I will see y'all next weekend, Saturday and Sunday, at 8 p.m. Eastern, GMT -4, basically 3 hours previous from now. And we will try to do 4 more, I'll move the guys out of the way, 4 more Patreon requests. I'm gonna put these up on the Patreon after I take a little break because my butt is sore. And y'all have a good night. Bye bye! Stay tentacool.